If I had to start day trading from scratch in 2025 with what I know now, I would do things completely different than what most people are teaching you to do. I'm talking about the real roadmap that actually works, not that nonsense that you see when you're scrolling on TikTok. And I'm going to walk you through my exact step-by-step process right now. I've been through this journey. I've made mistakes. I've lost hundreds of thousands of dollars in the process. I figured out exactly what works versus what just sounds good on paper. And if you're starting in 2025, you have a lot of advantages that I didn't have when I first started out back in 2017, 2018, 2019. However, you also have some new challenges. So let me give you the blueprint that would have saved me years of struggle. First thing, and this is where 90% of people will fail. Okay, trading is a business and you must treat it like one. We're not here gambling. If you're coming into this thinking that you're gonna turn $500 into $500,000 overnight, you might as well just quit now. Get off this video, don't watch any of my content, and save yourself the headache. I would start by accepting that the first 6 to 12 months are going to be focused on skill and development. You're not out here trying to get rich, you're trying to get good. The money comes after the skill, not before. And here's something that nobody talks about. You need to audit your personality. Are you impulsive? Are you impatient? Are you disciplined? Do you get emotional? Can you even handle being wrong 40 to 50% of the time? Because if you can't be brutally honest about your weaknesses, the market will expose them itself. Now, going into step 2, this is extremely crucial. You need to find one proven methodology and stick to it. You're not out here trying to learn every single strategy you see on the internet. A lot of these kids on TikTok that you see posting their strategies, okay, they know absolutely nothing. They're just trying to get you into their course. Personally, I learned from ICT, the Inner Circle trader, Michael Huddleston. I joined his private mentorship in 2021 and became a charter member after 13 months of grinding. I was in his mentorship in high school. I remember coming back from school. I stopped playing sports. I dedicated all of my time to learning this exact skill that has given me financial freedom. It was not easy whatsoever. In fact, I remember having to spend hours and hours and hours, some days upwards of 8 hours studying on the charts because I knew that this is exactly what I wanted to do. And if I wanted to get to where I thought I could be in the future, where I currently am right now, then I had to put in those hours because that's exactly what it took. But here's the key, whatever methodology you decide to choose, whether that's ICT, SMC, or even if you decide to go and do support and resistance, it doesn't matter. You must stick to it for a minimum of 6 months. Don't start jumping around. Don't start having shiny object syndrome. You need to stick to it. Most people fail because they don't spend enough time actually getting deep into the method that they're pursuing. They just start hopping around from strategy to strategy. You need to spend time studying the markets every single day. Like I said before, I was spending upwards of 8 hours every single day, sacrificing sleep, sacrificing going out, sacrificing even time with my own family, dedicating myself to the charts. This has to be a non-negotiable in your daily routine. You have no choice now. This is going to become your job. It's extremely important to get around other successful traders. When I first started, I didn't have anyone that I could relate to. I didn't have anyone that I could go to and talk to about my day trading problems. Now in 2025, we have the entire internet at our disposal. There's so many different day trading communities out there that also are trading the same exact way that you may be pursuing. So find a good community, make some friends, relate with people who are also in the same exact position that you are now and that are striving for a similar goal that you have. Step 3, demo trading, but we're not going to do it how most people teach you to do it. Most people will typically demo for like a couple weeks. They think they're on top of the world. They caught a few good winning trades and then now they think they're ready to deposit live funds into the market. No, this is the exact recipe for failure. I would personally demo trade for a minimum of 3 months, and until you can prove to yourself a consistent 3 months of day in and day out flawless execution, following your trading plan. Okay, yes, you're gonna take losses. That's normal, that's a part of it. But can you actually stick to your trading plan for 3 months consistently without any deviation? You have to treat the demo money like it's your own money. I'm talking about managing your emotions, managing your risk, staying disciplined, only taking A+ setups. You have to execute flawlessly every single day. You see, what happens is most people think that demo demo money isn't real money. And although it isn't, you're still developing the same exact habits that are going to carry over into your trading when you put real money into the markets. During this phase, I would be journaling everything. I'm talking about journaling every single trade that you take, whether it's a win, a loss, or even a break-even trade. I would even go to the extent of journaling trades that maybe you didn't take, maybe trades that you sat there and you outlined and you saw forming live, yet you were hesitant to take. You also need to be journaling your emotions before the trade, during the trade, and even after the trade. How you managed your trade, what prices you got in, what prices you got out, where you place your stop loss, where you place your take profit. You need to journal every aspect of your trade. How much money did you make? How much money did you lose? Did you break even? Whatever it is in regards to your trade, you need to have it journaled. This journal will become your trading Bible. And I would be back testing relentlessly. I'm talking about going through months and months and months of data, as far back as your trading view charts will allow you to go. Not only do you need to back test, but you also need to forward test too. Forward testing is simply sitting in front of the charts and watching the candlesticks form live, outlining everything that you see and anticipating specific moves to happen. After back testing months and months of data and sitting in front of the charts live for also a few months, you're now going to see different market conditions. This is exactly where the confidence necessary to actually execute trades flawlessly is going to be forged. Step 4, and this is where most traders actually blow up: proper risk management. I would not start trading until I have at least $10,000 of capital that I am willing to risk. I'm not talking about my last $10,000 that I could potentially put into an account and flip it to $100,000. No, I'm talking about a $10,000 that I am personally willing to risk all of it. Okay, I have to be willing to lose this money if everything goes wrong. And here's my risk management rule: never risk more than 1% on any given trade. You do not want to be risking any more than this, because not one singular trade should be a detriment to your account. I don't care how certain you are in that given setup. The market doesn't care about your confidence. You will be humbled immediately. Trust me, I've been there. I've had multiple instances where, I thought I'm on top of the world. I deposit $2,000, $4,000, even $10,000, and I'm out here risking $3,000, $4,000 in a trade from that $10,000 account, for it to just go in the opposite direction. And then now I revenge trade and then blow all of my money. Position sizing is absolutely everything. Most traders are out here focused on win rate, when in fact they should be focusing on the amount of money that they are risking. Even if you're only capable of catching a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, meaning you're risking $500 to make $500, that's a lot better than taking a bunch of losses in a row and then blowing all of your money. Step 5, transitioning into a live market environment. It's extremely important to start small. If you're trading with futures like I am, start off with micros. Risk $100, $200 per trade. Aim for maybe $100 profit, $200 profit every single day. Your goal is to build consistency over time. You've already proven to yourself by demo trading for the past 3 months that you're far more capable of actually executing according to your trading plan. So now it's time to apply exactly what you've done over the past 3 months into the live markets. Again, the goal is not to make money immediately. The goal is to be consistent over time and to actually prove to ourselves that we have what it takes to stick to our trading plan. Here's the truth. Emotions are going to be different when you're trading with your real money rather than trading with the demo money. Yes, when we were trading with the demo money, we were treating it like a real account. But now that we have our money inside of the live markets, we now are emotionally attached to it because we know how hard we worked to get that money into our hands. The confidence you had in demo might disappear. Now it's time to really test your discipline, your patience, your own emotions. So like I said, it's important to start small and test your consistency. Like I said before, you're going to have to track absolutely everything. Your emotions, your P&L, everything that you do in your trades, in my trades, we all have to have it tracked. Step 6, once you're finally consistent for 3 to 6 months using proper risk management, only trading with micros on your futures account, this is when you can start to scale your position sizing. You'll now begin adding more capital, increasing your risk, and potentially potentially you might even qualify to manage money for other people. But here's the thing about 2025 specifically. There's a lot more opportunities for you to leverage that will accelerate your trading. We now have social media, content creation. You can now build a brand centered around your trading. Document your journey, share your results, start building an audience around your trading. The best traders I know have multiple streams of income. And keep learning. The markets evolve, strategies evolve, and even technology evolves too. What works today might not work tomorrow. Stay adaptable, stay hungry, and stay humble. Here's the brutal truth. Most people won't do what I just outlined. They want the shortcut. They want the get-rich-quick scheme. They want somebody else to do the work for them. That's exactly why most people fail. But if you're still here, you're willing to put in the work. If you understand that this is a marathon and not a sprint, then you actually have what it takes to succeed in trading in 2025. Trading can absolutely change your entire life if you treat it like the business that it is. Less than 2 years ago, I was working as a server making $2,000 a month. Now, I'm 22 years old. I'm making $50,000 plus every single month consistently for the past 8 to 9 months, simply because I decided to put in the work and show up every single day. So there you have it, my exact roadmap on starting day trading in 2025. Mindset, education, risk management, demo trading, live trading, and even scaling. Follow this path, stay disciplined, and you will be ahead of 95% of people who try to do this. If this resonated with you and you're actually serious about fast tracking your trading development, I'm actually taking on a group of serious individuals who absolutely want to change their life. Now, this isn't going to be for everyone. I'm only accepting a small group of people who are actually willing to put in the work and follow everything that I say step by step so that they can reach the desired success that they want. If you want to skip years of trial and error and learn from someone who actually has been through the exact process and who has been through this exact journey, there's going to be an application in the description down below. Fair warning, I'm very selective of who I want to work with me directly one-on-one, because I only want to work with people who are going to get results for themselves. But if you're ready to take this seriously, you're ready to invest in not only yourself, but your entire future, then click that link in the description down below and apply. I will personally review every single application to see who is a great fit, and after choosing who I want to work with, I will personally set up a call with you so that we can see how we can get started. For everybody else, make sure you're subscribed. I'm dropping new content like this every single week. And also drop a comment down below. What is your biggest struggle with starting day trading in 2025? I will personally go through every single comment. I'll reply back to you guys. But yeah, that's going to be a conclusion to the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.